Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? It's Dakanoth here, and today we're going to do a 1-hour challenge for KvK. I was given exactly an hour to complete KvK. So, I use the Garrison trap method, of course. And it's not terribly difficult to accomplish. Now, I did end up fighting a dead kingdom, alright? And because of this, it kind of made things a little bit more difficult than necessary, but towards the end of the KvK, right, we had an hour left till it ends. And so, pretty much, I took the Royal Baby, aka Little Match, and we pretty much took a shot at it. So I went out and tried scouting, and eventually this guy, he's like, I know exactly what this guy's up to. He scouts my account, he sees a bunch of resources, and of course, him being a little bit smarter than the average Joe, thought, you know what, I'll just send range. I'm like, ooh, trying to outsmart me now, are you? Well, I don't think so. Yeah, you're either going to have to speed that march up, or I'm going to speed it up for you. Because, at the end of the day, right, I don't take no for an answer. And I don't want nobody to give their hopes up, right? Because he's hoping, right, that he's gonna somehow come out on top. I'm like, oh no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Not on my watch. So he's sending all his marches. He's range in the front, and I know, of course, it's not to say I didn't make a mistake here, right? I thought almost everything through here in composition, right? Except leaders, right? You can see my leaders up there. They're not infantry heroes. Mistake number one. But again, when you're thinking on the fly and you're rushing, you don't think these things through. Step number two, right, is probably your phalanx. Step number two, I did not think that one through either. But execution, getting infantry gear. Yeah, I had that thought through, right? But I didn't think it all the way through. Now, that's maybe the only thing I should have probably done differently, but even still, right? At this point, I thought, okay, I know this is probably not my best set, so let's pop a 50 because this is going to help as much as reasonably possible. Because, frankly, I know that, with what I'm dealing with here, I could very easily flop, right? But just like that, KvK is pretty much done. Once I see that indicator, I know right the heck away. Whatever I just hit. Now, 166k coming back. I was a little worried there, but the thing that's nice about the Garrison trap, I have nothing to worry about in terms of wounds. It's a huge wound bill, but whatever, right? So, 65k there, 86k, and then 26k. Now, for a total drop of about, close to 20 mil there, but that's not bad, I'll take that. That's KvK complete, your solo war complete, and pretty much the challenge is over with just like that. Now, you can tell, right? That's the kind of talents that I'm using. It's not anything special. Now, I know some of you might ask me, well, why not have HP down there? I would under normal circumstances. Especially if I was going all cav, I would have just done cavalry and then put HP into it. But I have my talent set up like a rally trap should something go horribly wrong, right? But as you can see there, 85,000 dead. Not so great, but obviously I did end up messing up the phalanx, which is kind of crummy. And if you really want to know, in detail what that looks like, well, might as well just take a look at the battle report, right? So, and this isn't to say, you can see it right away, once the cav are sent in the front, you can tell almost right away that, cav on range is probably not going to work so well, so it drops the morale almost immediately, which kind of, it's kind of self-screwing, when you do it that way, but had I flip-flopped the phalanx, changed the leaders, it probably would have been an insta-cap. Because frankly, if it's an infantry phalanx against a range phalanx, that would have almost certainly been a cap, and that I would have probably had killed more troops in the process. So it's just a learning experience, it's one of those things that you gotta work around and you have to build up from. But, I thought I'd kind of show you guys, not to say that I'm perfect, but to say that, that mistakes can be made in Garrison trapping, and you can get yourself capped if you're not careful. So, like, here, there's 65,000 dead. infantry, which is pretty bleh. Like, at that point, you know, like, that's quite a bit. Having that said, though, then there's another 26k. Now, as you can probably guess, this was an all-calved inf march, and so yeah, that's a lot of wounds that I had to take there for really no reason, right? But that was pretty much my KvK in a nutshell. I'm hoping that future KvKs will be a little bit more interesting. But thank you guys for coming by to watch, and of course, needless to say, that's his gear, and I'll see you guys next time.